friends, it is Amanda here with Mettle Modern Design and Deep South Shelling coming to you live tonight on behalf of our friends at Essential Stencil. So to that end, I love the haunted house sets with the ghosts. You guys, this is a restock from last year. We're going to be using one of these tonight. I wanted to use the big one on a piece, but my surface was a little bit small. Then we've got our turtles, and you can see I've cut some pieces out of this. This will be our summer project tonight. It'll be something kind of simple. And then of course we are also crafting Christmas, because why not hit all three in one night? That's how it's been going around here. So that's what we're gonna do. I hope that you can hang out for a few minutes. Hopefully you gain a little inspiration. I'll tell you about my surfaces. I'll tell you where to get the goods. All of the transfers are available over at essentialstencil.com. I've got links. If you want to follow the links, you can also use discount code METTLE, METTLE at checkout. You'll save 20%, and I'll get a little atta girl on the back end as well. Okay, so first I'm going to start with this surface right here. This one was not on clearance. I actually tagged it upside down, but I did get it on sale. Its regular price is $9.99, and I want to say Woodpile used to be 50% off on their sale weeks. I think they're 40% off now. Either way, I would have paid about $6 for this, $5 or $6 for this, and that's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal. It's just called a whitewashed oval sign with beads. And so we're going to use this one first. Santa is going to fit in there a little bit different. I'm not even going to do anything different or extra, because this is supposed to be art in minutes, right? Quick art. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to use this oval. I had thought the oval looked a little coastal. I had thought about doing a turtle in the oval, but I think Santa's just going to look so nice in there. So we'll use Santa for now. I am going to cut the tip of the hat, just the little bit of the tip of the hat. I'm just going to kind of round it out. Okay, I think that'll be good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start up here at the tip top. You could do this where you don't lay it all down at once. I think a lot of people do that. I don't know. What I'm going to do is pull this all the way down. I'm going to smooth it with my hand, and I don't want it to go over my edge though. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of lay it back down on this down here until I can work that part in. And then I'm going to grab a burnishing tool. I've got this one handy. We'll just use this one. There's a few different kinds they've got. I use different ones for different projects. We're just going to smooth this on. Again, I got this surface at the Hobby Lobby. All the surfaces I'm using tonight came from Hobby Lobby. We'll see how this turns out. If you see any little like ripples, just place it back down. Keep on rubbing it a little bit. Yep. I think that's pretty good. We've got one little piece there that decided it wanted to adhere. We're just going to kind of pull that away. I didn't want it to grip down in there, so I will work on that just a little bit later to try to get that a little bit out of there. It doesn't look bad, but what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to take my my fine sander, just add some snowflakes and holly. Super simple and really pretty, I feel. Just a couple, and we could continue to add some things, but how simple and sweet is that? It's like it was made for this. Okay, we'll save, I think, our coastal for last. So again, we've got the really big haunted house, and then we've got some smaller ones. So this is another surface that came from Hobby Lobby. Its regular price is $5.99. Okay. So this is just another one of the haunted houses. Let's see if I back it up down, if we can use it horizontally. Again, my intent was to use it vertically. Okay. So we're going to grab this bad boy up. We're going to push it all the way down to the base. And I'm going to smooth from the base up one little piece there. Okay. And that just gets, let me kind of hold it up a little better. So it gets that little piece on there. Now we're going to add just a couple of little extra components, I do believe, to fill up the space just a bit better. I am sanding it just to get that adhesive residue off. And let's see what else we've got that we can use here. I would love to have some bats, and I think in another set of transfer there are some little bats and things. That would be fun. We can use maybe one of these little smaller ghost sets. We'll just smooth that right there in the corner. I just stuck a little extra one on there. And so we could keep working with this one and adding additional items. I could come in and use a little paint and just create a little smoky atmosphere. But we're gonna set that one back because I wanna make sure we can do our sea turtle design. So again, we're gonna pull out another $3 surface. Again, $3 on clearance, Hobby Lobby. And this is one of my favorites right here. I love this sea turtle. Sometimes simple is best. I kind of put them on crooked. Oh, nope, it turned out just right. Again, I'm gonna grab my burnishing tool. Okay, then we'll take our little fine sander. And then just very simple. And so in 30 minutes, we were able to create 3 pieces for $12 in surfaces, and then 3 sets of transfers that still have many more project designs we could do. And so here's your summer project, our beautiful sea turtle. I think this one is one of my favorites. I just love his coloring. So we've got one. We've got this one, which I think I'm going to add some additional little elements to it. Maybe a little smoky background. He's the only one I'm like, it needs a little something extra. But even if that something extra is just a bow or some black moss at the base, there's a few different things we could do to make this one a little fancier. So that's number 2. And then number 3 is this one here. Thanks for spending part of your Monday night with me. Can't wait to see what you're creating. Take care.